Really have to think on this one for you guys. Make your dreams real. Now, that is perfect Pisces energy, though this is a Scorpion energy card for me. But why is this a Piscean energy? Because you always make your dreams real. You are the perpetual dream and the dreamer. And whereas a lot of people will say about you, Pisces, that's why you're so distractible, that's why you're so flaky. No, that's why you're so productive. Because with Pisces, there's no differentiation between what they dream and their reality, which makes them natural manifestors. Because you have to believe it before you see it. And Pisces always do. They don't have to see something to believe it. They believe it wholeheartedly because they've dreamed it. And because they believe it wholeheartedly, that's what they focus on. And because that's what they focus on, that's what they put their hands to. And because that's what they put their hands to, that's what they build out into 3D reality. And so you're really never distracted when it comes to making your dreams real. The thing is, if it's not in your dreams, you will easily be distracted from it because you're putting so much energy and effort into manifesting every single day. And that's what people do not get about Pisces, that they are not ever distracted by their dreams. And their dreams, that's where their heart is. That's where your sun sign is if you're a Pisces birthday. So your heart, your sun is where your heart is. And your heart isn't your emotions and your feelings. It is your God-given purpose. And so Pisces' God-given purpose is always in their dreams. That's the solution and answer, the beginning and end to all of their problems, challenges, struggles, and purpose on the planet is their dreams. So if a Pisces is getting distracted or a Pisces is flaking out, it's because you're not in their dreams. Or the job isn't in their dreams. So what it really means is you're not important, or they're not, it's not important. The situation isn't important. Because if it's really in their dream, like Pisces will be in their dreams. To be in their dreams is to be in their heart, not their head. And so there is this beautiful spiritual quality about a Pisces at all times of the day, because they're constantly connected to that dream realm of everything is possible. And that's why so many Pisces end up being such great manifestors. You know, a lot of people don't know this, but Einstein was a Pisces. People think of Pisces as the next artist or the next musician, not the next scientist. But that's so untrue, because he wasn't just any scientist. He was a preeminent scientist. He was a scientist that broke contemporary science of his time. Like, he broke through, because you have to be able to see what's not there to bring it into reality. And that's the Pisces conduit. Pisces is the conduit for the ether to come into the real world. This is why the real world continues to expand. We have an ever expanding universe. Potential and possibility comes in through Piscean energy, through the dreams. Right? You don't have to be a Pisces to manifest, but that's how what isn't real. See, there's a difference between reality and truth. And a lot of times the issue with scientists, and usually not preeminent ones, but the problem is with scientists is that they only focus on the real, which is what's in front of them and what is already provable. Brilliant scientists look at what has not yet been proved, and they get an inkling and they get it. Then they follow their faith, which I'm sure Einstein was, to understand that even though it isn't real, doesn't mean it isn't true. And true and real are different things. And Piscean energy, that nebulous, undefined mystery, is truth. And you are the conduit that brings, Piscean energy is the conduit that brings truth into reality, which is how reality expands. What we understand and can measure and know to be true today, know to be real today, is very different than it was 300 years ago. And the only reason that happens is because there's a conduit that brings more truth, little driplets, because humans can't handle the truth all at once. Little driplets. And that's really what Saturn is about. Saturn is reality, but that's protective, because the truth is humans in this human body, the 3D world is built to be restricted. It's built to be limited. It's built to be that way because that is the greatest challenge of the infinite, is to be restricted. That's actually how it grows. It's growing by figuring out how to expand a finite space. And it's not growing as in reality is growing. The ether, the truth, is actually growing by being challenged to figure out how to expand a restricted space, how to behave spiritually, how to be strong enough to endure that trauma, that stress, that disappointment, that heartache that the infinite and the omniscient and the omnipotent would never feel, because why would it? So it builds out earth to almost torment itself, because that's the only way it's ever going to grow. It's not going to grow by just knowing and existing. So Piscean energy is really this beautiful conduit conduit for what's possible to come into reality. And so Pisces aren't actually getting distracted or flaking out. They are just so focused on what's actually important to them, which is their dreams, that if you're not in those dreams, you're going to fall off the radar pretty darn quick. So this card